Only myself. So that's all we need. Okay, we are recording. Cool, cool, cool. So, to those in Zoom, I just started recording, bruh, cringe. Here's a TryHackMe. It's learning cybersecurity. You get a short introduction to a few of the cybersecurity topics you will be learning about. So, without further ado, let's start, shall we? So, we're going to click on task one, which is web application security. We're going to click on this arrow pointing down right here. Let me full screen the screen. I apologize. All right, let's go through, shall we? Why understanding how the web works is important. To attack web applications, you need to understand how they work. Hacking websites isn't some magical process, but does come down to knowing how a part of a website functions and being able to identify weaknesses to take advantage of. Once you have a good understanding of the fundamentals, you will learn about the techniques and tools used in hacking sites. If something is vulnerable, it means there is the possibility of it being attacked or harmed. If an application or system has a vulnerability, there is something that can be attacked or taken advantage, a weakness taken advantage of. So, first task, it looks like it's completed for me, is click the green View Site button above and learn how to hack Bookface. Try HackMe's vulnerable social media site. Has nothing to do with Facebook, I promise you. We have a question. Go ahead. So I posted it on the general channel of the Discord, of the HawkNet Discord. Clicking on that link should take you directly towards this Try Hack Me room. And to those on Zoom, I do apologize. OMG. I'm going to post that in the chat right here. Okay, so tell me that link will take. Let me just confirm with my Zoom feature that will actually take you to the right room, not some weird place. It will. Perfect, perfect.
If you need help getting to the place, raise your hand.
Definitely. Let's give a minute or two. Get everyone caught up. Yeah, you know what? I actually, maybe that's gonna lag up the system, so let's turn that off. Oops. Okay. Ooh, let's just do it right now. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm tripping over that. Perfect. Are we all on yet? Please let me know. If anything, again, don't hesitate. Raise your hand. Help will come towards you. Elvis, you good? Tommy, you good? We're good? Perfect, perfect. So back to the task at hand. So one of the first things we have to do right here, let me zoom in a bit, a little bit too much, sorry, is click the green View Site button above and learn how to hack Bookface. Try HackMe's vulnerable social media site. So we're going to give that a click right here. It's on the top right. Okay. It should bring up a like a little tab on the right side. Perfect. So our second question says, first of all, let's read the instructions on the right side. Instructions. You are an ethical hacker, and it's your job to test for security vulnerabilities on Bookface. Let's look at taking over a user's account. So let's click that, I guess, finger pointing to the right logo. So Bookface lets users have public profiles. If you notice the URL, it's showing a profile's username. Let's copy this and see if we can reset Ben's password. So Ben, last name Spring, he likes playing tennis, football, and eating. He even owns a pug named Pugsley. Cool, cool, cool. So we're gonna hold this down. We're gonna copy this right here, and you're gonna copy it. Control C or right click and just copy it. And that is actually the answer to one of the questions. The question asks, "What is the username of the Bookface account you will be taking over?" So we're gonna paste right on there. So Control V or right click and paste. I think we all know how to copy and paste, right? What happened? Yeah, click on that and it should give you access to it. Perfect. So we are going to submit this Ben period Spring, capital B, capital S. And boom, that's correct. Look at that. Awesome. The next question asked, hack the Bookface account to reveal this test answer. Okay, let's go back on Bookface. So let's click on this next arrow. So the instruction says, it's common for attackers to target the password reset functionality to look for issues that let them gain access to users' accounts. Enter Ben's username and click reset password. So we are going to paste again his username, which is ben.spring, capital B, capital S. Click reset password. Cool, cool, cool. Account resets usually send an additional code to the user's email to verify that they actually triggered the password reset. Ben will receive an email with a 4-digit code, but we do not have access to his email. I wonder if we can guess the code. So let's go on. Maybe we can guess it, maybe we can't. There are 10,000 different combinations of code we can enter. We could try increasing them one by one, 0001, then 0002, then 003. But that'll take forever. Let's try inputting some random reset code. It's 4 digits, so I guess 0005 maybe. Nope, that's incorrect. Um, 0007, 0007. There's 007, 0007 maybe. Um, yeah, it's not working. When you submit a code in the form, your web browser made a web request, which is, if you scroll below, you'll see web request, and it'll show you to Bookface with the relevant form data. Don't worry, if you do not fully understand what a web request is yet, it'll be covered in the later TryHackMe. That was quite loud. My apologies. So let's click right here. What is a web request? Type of web request options can include get, post, delete, and send location to data further explained in the HTTP in detail TryHackMe lab. Part of the request that tells the web server we are using a Google Chrome version 74 browser. So right here it says agent-user Mozilla /5.0 Chrome 74. That tells you, I guess, the version of Chrome they're using. Below that, we can see the information regarding, I guess, the website. So the host is bookface.com. And below that, we can see the data we are sending to the web server created by the ampersand symbol. And so it can be a bit difficult to see if you're looking at the projector, but this right here is highlighting the code that we just entered. And for myself, I entered 000 and 5. Okay. So without further ado, let's click on the, I guess, finger symbol. So the instruction says it is not going to be possible to manually guess every code. So let's repeat the code web request we sent earlier, and each time increase the code value, automating the process using the request repeater below. This process of trying different combinations until one is correct is called brute forcing, which is a very common attack in cybersecurity. We are going to use the brute force tool with a code minimum 1 and maximum 10,000 value. So, so yeah, we have brute force. So minimum 1, minimum 10,000. My apologies. So 1 and 10,000. Click on brute force, and look at that. It's literally automatically inputting all these codes. And oh, we have a winner. 0187 is correct. So if you manage to guess that, OMG, that's incredible. So what we're gonna do is you can copy it or just type it in simply. So we're gonna copy that code and we're gonna paste it where it says new password and reset password. And boom, password's been reset. So this was literally a real world attack. Obviously, typically this would already been patched. Bookface, not Facebook, Bookface would have known about this and would have been like, yeah, let's probably fix that, you know. But a hacker found this type of issue, reported it to Instagram, and received $10,000 as a reward. Wow. It is vital and important that you understand how web applications work. Once you have a good understanding of the web, TryHackMe will teach you about the new cyber attacks and the tools used in industry by penetration testers and security analysts. So we already did that. So I could say submit. Let's see. Oh, the answer to the TryHackMe task is so THM. So let's just highlight this text right here, copy it. We're going to paste it onto question number 2, technically. The first one doesn't really count. So paste. Never. Whoop, whoop. You're good. So without further ado, task 1 has been completed. Let's go on to task 2, network security. How are we feeling, everyone, out here live? We're doing good, feeling good, all good, perfect, perfect. So task 2, network security. Why networking is important. Networking is really important to understand in cybersecurity. From scanning and identifying who and what is on a network to reviewing network logs to monitor and track what users have been up to will require you to have an understanding of how exactly networks work. TryHackMe's complete beginner learning path will walk you through the networking concepts and give you enough knowledge to get started in your cybersecurity journey. So the first task is clicking the green View Site button above and see how Target was hacked on the right hand side. So we're gonna click on View Site, and okay, cool, wow. So that's been completed. So the second question: how much did the data breach cost Target? So let's read. How Target got hacked and had 110 million credit cards stolen. In 2013, Target retail company was hacked, with the attacker stealing credit cards from over 110 million customers. It all started with an air conditioning unit. That's craziness. So let's click on right here. It says see the hack in action, all on the same network. The attack occurred as Target's air conditioning units could be controlled remotely to monitor stores' temperatures, but were also connected to Target's main store network. This meant an attacker could compromise the smart air conditioning unit, which does have a built-in computer, and access other machines within the store, such as the checkout tills, which were also compromised via the air conditioning units, to steal customers' credit card information. We scroll down a little bit. Being on the same network as other machines, as you are most likely at the moment, being at home or work, led to an attacker scanning the network, finding, usually private, machines with vulnerabilities and exploiting them. Let's click on next. A basic segmentation flaw. The air conditioning units were not directly owned by Target. In fact, they were owned by another third-party company to help Target monitor the store's temperature. If the network had been properly segmented to keep Target's network and the air conditioning unit machine separate, the attack would not have been so severe. So, as seen in red, $300 million. That is the amount it cost Target in data breach lawsuits. Scarily, Target was even using a $1.6 million malware detection tool, which was also being used by the CIA and Pentagon. But attackers managed to fool the detection by pretending to be legitimate computer network traffic. So we do have right here our answers. That is 300 million. 300. Oops. Okay, let's see my zeros all right. 300. That's right, right? Just million? Okay, so even better. So $300 million is how much that breach cost them. Gotcha. Perfect. Perfect. Let's click next right here on the bottom right. So scroll up. Learning networking is important. Knowing how computers talk to each other over a network and how data travels from 2 points will allow you to understand what happens when you start scanning a network, finding machines, and finding weaknesses in applications and systems. To pull this off, the attackers need to understand the networking basics. Having this knowledge is powerful, giving you the ability to know where machines sit in a network and even inspect network traffic. Basically, that's anything you do online, anything and everything you do online has a form of a footprint. Even in incognito mode, even whenever you use a private browser on Google or the browser of choice, it's not exactly fully private per se. On TryHackMe, learning is fun and realistic. You will eventually learn the basics of networking, enumerate machines and networks, hack real-world simulated machines, and learn to pivot through a network. Scroll down. I think that's about it. So without further ado, I think task 2, network security, is done and complete. Let's go on to task 3, learning roadmap. So we do have a little infographic right here. It shows, I guess, pre-security, and it leads out to two things. One of them being offense pen test. Let me zoom that in a little bit. It should be good. And the other one being cyber defense. So above is a learning path roadmap. The pre-security path will teach you the technical knowledge you need to get started in cybersecurity. Once you understand the basics, enroll in either offensive pen testing, which I guess is ethically hacking systems, or the cyber defense, which is investigating attacks and defending systems, that path. The skills you acquire from the learning paths will prepare you for a career as an ethical hacker, penetration tester, or cybersecurity analyst. All three of those roles are very fun, interesting, and from my last bit of research a few days ago, in great demand. And that's been automatically completed. Perfect. So, without further ado, I think that's about it. That's all tasks completed. If anyone has any questions, by all means, ask either myself or one of my fellow officers. And yeah, thank you all so much. And I guess to those here in person, how was this first try hack me? If I could get some like reception or some review. Good, easy to follow. Maybe a little bit too easy for some people, you know. All good.
It was a really good intro.
Andrew, how about yourself?
Yes,
Hmm. Definitely, and definitely, people vote on it more. I would personally like to see one that's maybe nothing too crazy challenging, but a step above what this was. I guess a continuation of it, which will definitely be in the works potentially. Oh, Ben. Mm. One, two. Okay. So just ended on a high note, I guess. Here are some benefits of TryHackMe. To those that are watching and maybe can't exactly see their screen, it's all good. So one of the benefits is that students get their own personal hackable machine deployed by one click of a button, which literally allows you to put your knowledge into practice. One of my favorite ones that I was reading though is you earn points by answering questions, taking on challenges, and maintain your hacking streak through short lessons. Um, Another thing that's not really, I guess, mentioned on here, I mean, kind of is that this is all knowledge, this is experience, this is stuff that genuinely will help you. It'll help you as an applicant, it'll help you as a student. If you have not taken, say, cybersecurity one or two, or if you're not planning on taking any cybersecurity related classes, just being on TryHackMe and taking part in these rooms, these events, it'll do nothing but help you gain more knowledge on the field, tactics, things to protect yourself, tools, etc. Without further ado, that's about it. I'm gonna end the stream, and that was quite quick. Thank you all so much for everyone who showed up and anyone who's watching on YouTube through the recording. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, hope to see y'all soon. Thank you.